and subscribing to your girl's channel. So I am about to do a Get Ready With Me video today because every time I go live, you guys ask me how I do my makeup. So here we are. We're going to do the makeup routine. I think I've already did the skin routine already without you guys because I ain't got all day to be doing all that. I'm gonna play some good background music. Oh Lord, y'all don't need to be seeing all that stuff. And there we go. Anyway, we're gonna put some background music on, and we just gonna vibe out. But I have a title, and before I always get into my vlogs, I always want to address the title. How I feel about the whole situation with the Cardi B. Now that I'm like, you know how when that whole situation when Cardi B was in court, and she was pretending to be pregnant, and then she got on live, and then she was like, let me just put my glasses on because I just kind of feel like I ain't feeling it. Oh, I tried to lay down my edges, so we're about to see how that really looked too. Let me show you my edges. Welcome in everybody. Ooh, child, don't judge me. But anyway, you remember she pulled off a fake belly, and you know, it's like gotcha. And then what really happened was she was really pregnant. Well, then you know what if? And I also have my hair. Oh, I'm gonna be doing my hair too. So these are the edges right now. I'm gonna take out my hair as well. But then, so if she played with us with the whole situation with her not being pregnant and her being pregnant, then she could play with us about the whole situation with who her baby daddy really is. And that's with all respect because, you know, everything is a game. Sorry, looking for my oil. Everything is a game. Everything is planned. Everything is strategic. So with that being said, again, if you can see her and say that you're not lie and say, oh, I'm not pregnant, and then you really be pregnant, then you can lie and say Stefan is my baby daddy and lie, and it really be Offset baby daddy the whole time. What up, Pierre? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think it's really Offset's baby. I really do. I think it's Offset baby, and she probably hired Stefan because that whole situation. Thank you, Holy Gamer. What's up here again? I don't remember if I addressed you. I'm about to just take this hair out. Well, my hair out, but yeah, maybe she hired Stefan and was like, shoot, you know, all this motherfucker got me pregnant again, and I don't want to look stupid, and I'm trying to look like a strong black woman, or Caribbean or Afro Caribbean or whatever she want to be, Latina, you know what I'm saying, whatever she want to be for the day, respectfully. And you know, the kind of same rollout she had the first time in a sense, because also stay disrespecting her and stuff like that the first time, and we kind of was like, damn. Then she had all these. Pierre, I'm about to make you a mod because today I got time. I know I got hating ass cousins that motherfucking play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I do say cousins with quotes around, so I know they ain't got nothing but time, motherfuckers, and I ain't got time for them. I'm the star on this bitch. Anyway, so like I was saying, ooh, this girl. I'm trying to dig this out. Hey, y'all can tell. I don't care. We got 2 people on the we got 22 people on the line. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Oh, I'm about to turn into a baddie. I'm just starting from beginning. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, kindly boo. Anyway, get him out of here. This little Bernadette, whoever this clown is, of course, get him out of here because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, we grown ass people. You want some attention? Anyway, like I was saying, thank you for the like. Shout out to you guys. Thank you kindly. I'm about to turn into a baddie, y'all. Y'all believe in the hype, okay? This is what it takes You know, this is what it takes for a motherfucker to like actually, you know, turn up. Pierre, can you get rid of them? But anyway, let me go ahead and get that. Yeah, Pierre, go ahead and get rid of them. They mad because I'm alive and that I'm being consistent, and I know they try to shut me up, shut me down, but too bad. Clowns. Anyway, I know people gonna troll, but I ain't got time right now. I'm trying to, you know, get this hair together, speak my piece. And if you don't know nothing about a black woman, we don't just, I mean, we look good, but we don't just wake up looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do, but we don't. Because we really have to put in time and energy. Like, you know, ain't nobody got time to be trying to act like we perfect. No, nigga, you want to see the process. And I'm not afraid to show off my process. Who cares? What y'all gonna say? If I came up here with a wig head on, half y'all be like, see, you got all that weave in your hair. You're scared. You ain't got no edges. Well, it's evident I got all my edges clear as day. Then it's on top of that. Sorry. I'm using some of this because I'm about to slick it down, y'all. So y'all can kind of see how I do it again. And then Lee come back in about an hour because I'm going to do my makeup with y'all. You'll see. Mama know how to put herself together. And that's just on period. People don't even know how to do their own makeup. They don't even know how to do their own lashes. They sitting home right now hating the fact that I got the audacity to come up here in my real hair and have any type of confidence. Half of these motherfuckers mad that I'm even just up here. And that's what I like. I like to make a motherfucker mad. You know what I'm saying? Give me the upper hand. I know it is so petty, but as I've gotten stronger in the flesh, I realize like you want to play a game. But anyway, like I was saying, but the whole Cardi B, hold on. Where's my pick? Yeah, respect everyone. I ain't worried about you. So what you worried about me for? Whew. Don't let that go over your head. Y'all hear that extra crunch? Y'all hear that extra crunch now? That's how you know. You gotta add a little moisture. Okay? It's gonna come through, but let me get a little moisture. Somebody was joking me in my last video. Oh, I was supposed to be playing y'all some music. I'm supposed to be finishing this. Oh, pink lotion. It was like, you using all the cheap products. I was like, oh, baby, cheap product. It ain't cheap. It work. It's rich to me. Shoot. Then they had the audacity because I said I use Blue Magic. What? Yeah. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you. But yeah. Yeah, I really was like, oh, y'all really tried it. If this is cheap, baby, call me frugal because I like to spend less money and still have my hair come out cute. The goal is not to spend too much money. The goal is to spend as less money. You look like you got pretty feet. They good. They good. They good. I think they real good. Actually, they're done right now. Okay, so it's like less of a crunch. You know, it's less of a crunch now. So when you hear less of a crunch, because I had to put it up, you know it's good. Edges laid, hair pull back. And then I always, you know, because I always have to let the girls and the boys or the men and the women, I always got to represent for any little black girl because I hate going up to the school and seeing all the black girls just always got a whole bunch of weave in their hair. And you could tell they got a pretty grade of hair. They just don't know how to take care of it. And every time I go up there, I swear to you, like all the little black girls are like, oh, I love your hair. You know, and that's not even for me to flex. That made me feel good because, yeah, everyone hit that like button. That made me feel good because it's like, you know, like you can have your hair look like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing special about my hair, girl. I found out some products and I learned how to braid my hair down. And girl, I started to love my hair. It wasn't always the journey of loving my hair, but when God blessed me with a daughter, man, I started having to do her hair. And I was like, shoot, my one think about it, my daughter and not about to go to school looking like how I used to go to school. We can't do that. We're not gonna run that back. So my daughter, I ain't gonna hold you. She get all the praises and the compliments because she get all the beads, all the barrettes, all the butterflies, all the bows, all the balls, all the everything, all the clips. And she always said with a little fresh hairdo. Thanks to mama. Thanks to her. Because honestly, when I used to do her hair, we used to fight. We used to, like, I swear it's always going to be somebody who's going to kirk. I don't know if it was going to be her or if it was me. And it was always both of us every time. And then I remember one time because I found out that I was braiding her hair the wrong way, in the wrong direction. So one time I was braiding it and she was like, slow. And I was like, did she just tell me to slow? Because I honestly, when I started braiding, I started to think that I was like one of the Africans and I would be like, you know? But when she was sitting down, I'll never forget, on everything I love, she was like, slow. And I was like, oh. And then I started paying attention how I would, you know, tuck every strand into the braid. And then I started getting into the rhythm. And then I started getting into like YouTube and seeing how other women and other men would do it. And then I was like, okay, you know, it started with learning how to braid. Really, and then once you learn how to braid and then you start to learn how to cornrow, I think every mama need to learn how to cornrow. I don't care. Every mama of little girl with some kinky hair, learn how to twist, learn how to cornrow, and learn how to, you know what products work for your children. And that's through trial and error. So as you guys can see, I have added my jewels to my hair. Now we're about to do our makeup. I have decided not to put on lashes, so this makeup tutorial is going to be very, really easy. I have already moisturized my face with a cup of coffee that I get from Lush. It's almost done because the bitch is real loyal to it, okay? And then I also have used, thank you, Macy. Shout out to Willow. Shout out to all y'all. Sophia, Pierre. Shout out to 143, all y'all. And then I, you know, base my face with a great moisturizer without Jeremy, which is Nivea. Thank you, Jerry. So, yeah, it's already moisturized. And now I am about to do my eyebrows because my eyebrows are not bad or nothing like that. And I also shape my own eyebrows as well. And I do have time for that. And I use this guy right here, and you know, I'll clean them up. I'm not gonna touch them right now because yes, my eyebrows are very much half. I have towards the end, and trust me, I didn't even have these. Mama just had to arch a little bit, and I had to like clean this up, which it could be cleaned up a little bit more, just so I can give myself somewhat of an arch. So yes, that is very much of a challenge of my face, but face color still is valid, baby, and you cannot take that away from me. Hello. And then this one too, like this one, I don't like that it can't give me much of the arch that I'm really looking for. So now I do need to clean it up under here, in which maybe I will show you guys how I can. Hold on. Just clean them up just a little, but I got one of these. It's just an eyebrow, I don't know, this is just like clean up an eyebrow cleaner. I got it off of Amazon. I'm just like, $8, $9, fairly cheap. And I have no problem admitting to that. First thing I do always do before I do anything with my makeup, hold on, I need to have some music in the background because mama has to get into it. I had to take me a little break. But I'm back. Anyway, no. Hold on. Man, hold on. I don't know if... Because I'm trying to hook up to my hotspot. Anyway. I'm just keep the light. This is really bothering me. I just knew I was going to have me some music. And I feel like with YouTube... Anyway. Alright. So, yeah. I was going to have some backup music. But, you know, I always know how to entertain, baby. This is what I do. Yeah, I always start with my eyebrows. So, if I got something from the Chinaman, when I say Chinaman, what I mean is I got it from the Chinese store, hair store. So go into any of your Chinese local store and they'll have this product because it's in every Chinaman shop. I just always call them the Chinaman. So when I say Chinaman, I don't mean anything rude or disrespectful. It simply means go to your local hair beauty supply store and it's going to be someone of Asian background and they're going to take care of you, okay? Just don't go up in there stealing because they don't have everybody following behind you like it's Halloween, ready to scare the shit out of you, okay? And that's that on that. So, I got this brown pencil from the Chinaman store, okay? And then I need a darker one. Y'all, obviously, I have a lot of my makeup in my travel bag. And though, you know what, maybe I should just organize that here with you guys. Hold on, let me see. So I know I'm gonna bring this out. I should have been prepared for this. Okay, I know I'm gonna take this out. I know this is coming out. I know that coming out. That's coming out. Oh, that's coming out. That's coming out. Damn, I really had some music for y'all, but I guess it's not meant to be. Thank you for subbing. Shout out to Lisa. What up, Dior? Too good. Dior, I ain't never seen you around. How you gonna ask to sub to me? I mean, mod for me. I ain't never seen you around these parts. You's a stranger. But I would love to see you more often. But right now, you know, I got, you know, shout out to Muslim. Thank you. All right, so I have my brown pencils. Shout out to Dior. Shout out to Kenley. I have my brown pencils, so I go from starting off with a little bit of like a dark right here because obviously, like that person stated earlier, I have like half eyebrows. Don't know who I got that from, but shout out to them because they just made me more of a creator to be able to fleek my eyebrows because baby, I'm working with nothing here, but it's doing something. So we ain't gonna do too much on the genetics because the genes is still gening. You feel me? Like we ain't gonna do too much. All right, so I'm going to start with a darker pencil and I'm just gonna kind of go lightly in, you know, into my eyebrow and kind of fade it, not too close to the beginning of my eyebrow just because I have hair there already, you know. I need to stop saying you know, but you feel me. And then I have kind of like, this is a dark brown. I'm just gonna go over it one more time, you know, because it kind of gives it an illusion that I have eyebrows, but I don't. You feel me? All right. You know, you don't want to You don't want to do too much. So now, because I have forgot my long lost friend in the beginning, they already had, I already had hair right here. So I don't need to do too much. So I'm going to go with a lighter pencil, because the lighter pencil is just going to allow me to blend it in. You know how those girls be having like those choppy eyebrows where it's like, oh, you could tell that's not her eyebrow. You know, like she did a little too much. Let me tell you why. Because they be walking around like this. And look, let me show you how to correct that issue. How you correct that issue is simply by fading it. And you use this brush right here for those who didn't know. And you just fade it like this. Simply. That's what you do. You fade it in. So if tell all for all the men or all the girlies who have those chopped eyebrows, tell her to fade her eyebrows, you know? And when she fades it, it's gonna look well organized. She gets the gist. She just didn't execute it. And sometimes we just need to be told that. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so right here, I am going to get a little bit of the brown, but I'm going to move on to the next, and I'm going to show you my trick with how I kind of like fade it in over here. And then, yeah, as you guys see, I look like I actually have an eyebrow. Yeah. So sometimes you just got to fake it and make it. Hit that Kanye West. All right. Again. Oh, thank you. What's your favorite color? It depends. It depends. You look good without any of that stuff on your face. You are beautiful, but I know you hear that all day and night. Oh, thank you. I can continue to hear that all day and night, you know? But thank you. I appreciate that, you know? Not every day is a great day. So sometimes you could be making somebody's day just by giving them a little compliment. So I appreciate that. Today was a good day, though. So with this one, I'm not really suffering too much, but I still want to go in with a darker pencil. Because again, I don't have eyebrows. I don't have tails. And if I do mess up, I have a way to fix that. So I'm going to show you that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. My neck is tight. All right. All right. So I really need some music. Okay. So if it doesn't, if I go out and try to connect my high spot and it ends up okay, now if a girl go too dark, we gonna blend it, okay? So don't do too much. Remember, I ain't got eyebrows like that anyway, so I can go a little darker. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in with my little chocolate brown kind of in the middle. You know? And then I'm gonna go a little bit with, actually, I'll go in with this a little bit more. Okay, now I'm looking a little too fierce. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking a little too fierce. So what I'm gonna do is, I am. What's up from New Orleans? I don't know if I said it right. New Orleans, New Orleans. It's like you gotta make it one word. Okay. So now that this one seems a little bit darker, I gotta lighten this up. So how I lighten this up is I simply take my foundation. Usually I don't wear it because I don't really need it, but I do like wearing a little bit of foundation on days, like especially when it becomes autumn. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my Juvia's Palace plate, and I love this brown. You can tell what colors I love the most because it's, you know, it's very scarce. This one fell out, so yeah, my feelings is hurt. But I'm gonna take a little bit of this brown. And I love this brown because it has a little bit of the red undertones, such as my skin, which helps me be able to blend. Let me show you how I blend in. My neighbors are going to hate me tonight. But I mean, ain't nobody trolling me. No, ain't nobody going to get on my nerves. So I'm going to soften it up a little bit. This one, I know this one right here and this one. I can go a little heavier and then we're going to break it down. I knew I did a little bit too much on the other one because I was talking. I was in deep thought. Oh. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Okay, so we're going to fix this, right? We're going to really fix this. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you. You don't see any rings on this finger? What do you want me to say? All right, so now I can fade it in just a little bit. I don't know where I just put. Ugh. I don't know where I just put that brush. Fade it in. Oh, see, look, what I'm not about to do with these eyebrows tonight is stay too focused on them, cause this too much. All right, so now you see my eyebrows. They are not done. Just hold on, okay? Because I hear some judgments, and I need y'all to be patient. I need y'all to be patient with you, girl, okay? I'm not a makeup artist. You know, I just do this. Thank you. How's my day? My day was very, very productive, you know? I just do this for fun. And every time I get online, everybody be like, how did you do your makeup? Can you do it? Get right. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna do it. And it don't always come out. Maybe because when I be live, you know, what's up, baby mama? Hold up now. Baby mama, don't put no babies on me. I got one baby daddy who was an ex-husband. I don't want that come with too much. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is, the kid is not my son. I'm gonna blend in my eyebrows down here. I'm just gonna, you see how it like cleans it up? It kind of is like surgery. Okay, so for any of y'all that got girls, let her know if her eyebrows is not clean, just help her blend it. It's real easy. It's real simple. All you gotta do is grab a brush, you know. Why am I dropping everything? Devil, get behind me. Anywho. Get a brush. Now I'm gonna blend it in. I think I grabbed too big of a brush. Yeah, it's definitely too big. I don't need this big ass brush. I need a smaller brush. I like dealing with smaller brushes. Yeah, for sure. I like dealing with small brushes. But I'm still with this damn brush in my hand using it. Okay. I might. It is like surgery because it's like you gotta make sure it's like, just think about you as a woman, you go into a doctor's office and you want to get a boob augmentation. For those who don't know, they want to get breast implants. You know, the doctor has to put in precise measurements, slits, and all type of stuff to make sure the breasts sit up equivalent, congruent, parallel with each other. You like those synonyms? So it's the same thing with eyebrows, same thing with boobs. Like, you know, you're always never gonna have a perfect, you know how they say there's no such thing as boobs that sit on your chest and are like, there's always one boob that's bigger than the next, and then there's always like one shoe, like one of our feet are bigger than the next foot. It's the same thing with eyebrows. Like, you'll never have perfect eyebrows, but you'll have close to perfect, you know? And once you have close to perfect shit, you can get away with it. It's like, that type of thing. Okay. It's If you know, for all my men out there, you know, I don't know, maybe you've met a woman with perfect breast size, like they both are the same, but they say women's breasts are, there's always one boob bigger than the next. Now I'm not talking about the breasts that are fake. We're talking about real breasts, okay? That come with time and age. All right. All right. Oh, thank you. Just a little bit. So now that we have our eyebrows on, check. Now we're gonna prep our eyelids. They're not gonna be perfect, y'all. But I went from looking like I had no eyebrows to looking like now I got some eyebrows. Hit the like button. Shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all, Paul, Courtney, King, Ruger. Shout out to all y'all. So now what I'm going to do, I have my LA Girl Pro Conceal. It is warm honey. I have sworn by this all my life. Okay? You can never go wrong being like a brown chocolate girl and using this product in this color. Warm honey, LA Conceal. And I probably have had this going on like a year. So they last for a very long time. And the reason why I'm saying use this is because I'm prepping my eyelids. You know, this is how you get your eyeshadow to pop. Okay? You always prep your eyelids. You just don't put on your eyeshadow. You always just like, it's law. You know, if you want your eyeshadow to look moisturized, if you want your eyeshadow to stay longer, you always prep it with some like conceal. So again, you can be as sloppy as you want with applying it because the good thing about it is it's easy to clean. So I like to do like a little rainbow when my daughter be looking at me. When I do my eyeshadow, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta do a little rainbow, you know, show her how to do it. Because who she gonna learn best from? Mama know how to do it. All right, so I've prepped my eyeshadow, and this is the fun part for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys pick the color that you guys want me to use. Okay, so I have a range of colors. All right. See, I'm being good today. People trying to try me, but Pierre got me on lock. So thank you, Pierre. So I have one of my favorite Morphe palettes. Oh, they saying green. But I have one of my favorite Morphe palettes. And I have a range of colors that, you know, I could use. If anybody, I keep saying green. So y'all want me to incorporate some green? Giving Tiana. All right, so green, going once, going twice. I'm going to do a green that doesn't clash with this green. Okay? All right, so you say green, yes? All right, so I always like to do a shimmer. Green and brown. Oh, say less. Shirley, I got you. All right, so I have prepped my eyes. Lime green, I got you. I got y'all. It's going to come out. Mwah, okay? Y'all said I look good in green the other day, and green is my favorite color sometimes. A lot of times, mean like all the time. But I was like, let me run back to green, but remix it because I had on emerald green, and this is like lime green. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, shout out to y'all for showing love. Anyway, now what I'm about to do, you guys said green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my Julia Palace palette. Let me get all my brushes together. All right, I'm going to get all of my brushes together. All right. So you guys said green. All right, I've already prepped my eyes. I'm going to now spray my brush. I just have my favorite brush. Where did it go? Damn. See, this when I start cutting up. When I start, you know, find it. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Frizzy. Anyway, so I always prep my brush. I got this. This is Last All Day Makeup Setting Spray. I'm gonna make it seem like I paid $30, but you can go to your local Dollar Tree and you can get this thing for $1. So yeah, me and my cheek products, baby. Let me show you what cheek can do. I can work it for you, okay? We can work it. You see how I just worked it when I took my hair out of my braids? I can pull it together, baby, and I'm gonna deliver every time. Deliver, you hear me? So I spray my brush because you always need to prep your brush before you apply the eyeshadow. If not, your eyeshadow is gonna look really dry. And who wants to look dry? We like a nice moisturized lid. So I'm going in with my favorite color, which I need to chill out on, because if not, I'm gonna have to buy a brand new palette just to get the color, because Juvia's palette only gives this color in this palette. And you know what? I'll do it. I'll spend the money, because this palette I've had for a long time. You know how the palette be like, don't keep for like 33 months or something like that? Ooh, child. They can hit that with an extendo. That's like growing up, and you know how the milk say expire in 2 days, and your mama be like, oh yeah, you can keep it about a good week. It's gonna be good. Put some water in it, freeze it, put it in the freezer. It's gonna be good. It ain't gonna be you just gotta freeze it before it get old. Then you gotta freeze it. It's the same thing with your eyeshadow. You gotta freeze it sometimes. Okay, so let me see what the comments are saying. Um, yeah, Dollar Tree, girl, get it. It's looking good. Thank you. So I'm prepping it with a color, like a light gold. Yeah, Dollar Tree asked the question earlier. Ask it again. Thank you. I'm actually changing these earrings out, but thank you. Help me, please. I'm like, love your nails. Am I married? No, that's not your color. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Sydney. Subscribe. Oh, thank you. So now that I have this color, I'm on my best behavior, y'all. I really be up here acting ratchet, but don't tell nobody I told you. Go back to my other lives. They'll show you everything. Thank you. I'm just acting girly tonight. Anyway, you guys said lime green, and I'm here to deliver. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this shimmer green right here at the end, just because I feel like you want to contrast it. He said green and brown. So I think that's a really good combo for me, because it'd be easy for me to blend. So that's why I was like, thank you. Yeah, let's do what he said, green and brown, because I can do that. That's a blend. That ain't nothing but a little blend, you know. And when I do the blending, I always do what you do to one side, you do to the other. And yeah, just so you don't forget how you applied it. And you can always, you know. So now we're adding a little bit of the green, kind of give us the contrast or that dramatic look, you know. Because I'm so dramatic. So I must fit the eyeshadow. All right. So now we have our green, but of course, everything we do, we got to blend. Blend, 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 blend. So if you guys see me looking a little choppy, it's okay. I mean, have your judgments, have your reservations, but just always know your girl's going to slam dunk and deliver, okay? DiGiorno pizza at home. Anyway, that was kind of corny. Let's move on to the next. So now that I did the green, we're going to all blend it, but not just yet. I'm going to highlight underneath. You know the girls that be having a little bit of that shimmer right here? I'm about to put on some of that shimmer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little bit of some gold. Right? But I don't like this gold, so I'm going to go back to my Juvia's Palace, because they got the best golds ever. And I think every brown skin girl should have gold in their eyeshadows palettes. Like, gold is the goal, too. Okay? It just It just like, you can't really see it right now, but do you see like the shimmer? But again, don't judge too much because we have to blend everything together. Right now, when I do my eyeshadow, I just always go with just like thinking it's a canvas, right? And it doesn't have to look perfect when you're applying the colors that you want. You see, it doesn't look perfect, but when I put it together in my blender, it will. So now we have a little bit of that shimmer underneath the eyebrow, right? I'm going to now incorporate, because they said brown. So when they say brown, I always incorporate orange because um, orange blends in very well with brown. So I always go a little dramatic with a little bit of orange because I know I can blend it in with brown very well. And orange can blend very well with green. So it's not going to be that really hard for me to pitch with you guys. So I'm going to use a little bit of this dark orange. It's like the same color of my nail. And I'm just going to go in, spray my brush because I feel my brush getting a little bit of dry. Okay, and I'm gonna dab it again, and I'm going to just hit the inside, you know, give you a different look or a different color when you look at me from a different angle. This is how I get my colors to blend. And the more colors I say, the better. People be like, that's too much. And it's like, okay, yeah, it is. But baby, I got the patience to be able to know how to work it. Shoot. Okay, so now I have my orange in the crevice. It kind of looks like brown to you guys, but as you guys seen, it's orange. And now that I have that, so when I think of the color scheme of orange to brown, I will also, just to give it, because I'm a little touch girl, like I'm a girl that goes into, thank you. I haven't even done my lips, y'all. Wait until I do my lips. It's gonna be pressure. Yeah, I don't even see the trolls because Pierre got them. And you got it. I don't even be seeing the comments. All right, so I'm gonna add in a little bit of pink. And y'all probably like pink. Oh, you ruined it. So I like a little bit of pink, and the reason why I like a little bit of pink because pink can go really well with orange. So I can get away with murder. So I'm gonna go in with this pink because if you look at it with my color complexion, you can kind of tell like it can do something. So again, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna put a little bit of pink right here, kind of connect the orange with the green. Okay. Oh, it ain't gotta be too much. It could just be enough to be like, oh, okay. It helps me blend. It really does. It helps me blend. And I like a little bit of drama with my eyeshadow, you know? I don't know. I'm just that girl when it comes down to that. So now you're like, okay, I see what you're doing. Now how you tie it in. Now how I tie in all my eyeshadows colors, because I use a lot. As you guys can see, I use 4 colors. I use orange on the inside of my lid. I use green on the outer. I use pink in the middle, and I use a light color, a light gold in the middle. Now what do? I simply get my brown that I was telling you that I like to blend with, and I just go in. I use the same brown as my foundation, so that's how I know it'll help tone down these colors for me. It's not gonna do too much. It's gonna help your girl, because the pink, what is the pink when it hits brown? You know, what is the green when it hits brown? What is the orange when it hits brown? And I don't go all the way up because we're trying to make sure that we have a beacon of light underneath. So, yeah, we do that. And I know you're like, but you're messing up your drama at the end. No, we're still gonna add drama. And I might just add lashes to this look so that way you can kind of get how I add in the drama. But as you guys can see, the colors are blending in really nice with the foundation. It's almost like I never even put those colors in, but it's a backdrop. It's a backdrop basically. And then what I like to do now is, now that I have like all of these blended in, I'm gonna clean up my eyelid. Like I said, bear with me. It don't be looking perfect, but it's worth it. Then what I like to do is I like to give, you said green, right? So we need to still add that emerald green at the end right here. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of the dark green because I've already blended it. And that's the good thing about blending, right? When you blend it in and you go too dark or too light, you can always go back over with the color. And when you go back over with the color, it's like, I don't know, it does something that I like. It gives it like more of like a drama, you know? A drama. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up my eyelid. Fine. Just a little. And let me show you why you don't finish the lid until you put your lashes on. So that way you can kind of see what you're working with how to go about it. Like for right now, I'm gonna go in. This is one of my favorite lines. It's by Benefit. It's the roller liner, and it's just a felt tip. So what I like to do is I like felt tips because, yeah, let's get me to 50 likes. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much, Pierre, and thank you to you guys that's already subbed. Shout out to all of y'all that's already in here, just been watching, giving me my watch hour time. Shout out to all y'all that's hating from the sideline because you're doing what you're supposed to do. Go get your friends and go tell a friend and come hate on me too. Anyway, so I take a felt tip and I just gently go over my eyelid, right? Like this, you know? And you're allowed to make mistakes with the eyeliner. But as you can kind of see, now it's kind of giving like a full look. As you can see, like this side doesn't have no look, but then this side, just with a little bit that I have applied, it looks more like together. So let me go ahead and back y'all up so y'all can kind of more of a get more of a, okay, charcoal. Get more of a look into what I'm doing. And I like to always do wings because even when you put on lashes, the wings kind of just give it more of a look, like a fuller look. You see? And the only reason why I'm adding this in, this is like my tracer. So when I put on my lashes, I know where to put my lashes at because I always put the lashes on top of the black part. So yeah, it just helps me know. I remember like every time I would do my makeup, people be like, how do you put on your lashes? I'm like, man, it's so easy. And the only reason why I knew is because of this trick. And I used to tell them to do it. And then once they would do it, they'd be like, oh, it's so much easier. I know. I should be in the beauty sector. I really should. But ain't no buts. I just don't want to feel responsible to having to do something that I love to do. You know how you love to do something, right? But you don't want to do it for everybody. It's the same way. Like, let's say I used to love Wendy's, right? And then when I started working at Wendy's and eating them every day and working there, I'm like, I hate Wendy's. You know, oh my gosh. So if I had never started working at Wendy's, I probably would have liked it even more because I wasn't like abusing eating it every single day, you know? But I love Wendy's now because I love me a baked potato with some chives and some cheese. And some salt and pepper with some sour cream and some butter. That's my thing. Yeah, have you ever took your eyeliner and trace your lips? That's what I do, girl. That's the secret. I'm gonna show you. Should I do, see, as you guys see, I added my eyeliner a little bit. Y'all say green, but now that I see this, what's up, Maddie? I do that, mama. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Yes, so hit the cash at Sparkle Ellie, SPARKLEALY. Okay? If you want to support your girl. Anyway, now what I'm gonna do is, because I saw somebody say lime green, I just had to make sure that my green was hitting on something. Thank you for the like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into here and I'm just gonna add a little green right here. It's gonna be like a peekaboo. I wish you guys can see it the way I see it. But it's like a peekaboo, not too much, but I see you. You see how the wonders of color? Yeah. It's a lime green, but it's not too much. You see the difference? It's a peekaboo on top of that light or that light, what is it? Gold that I use. Thank you. Shout out to y'all for giving me the 50 likes. Shout out. All right. All right. So now that we have that green, I need to blend in my emerald towards the end. What's up, Lacking? So I'm gonna do a little bit more blending on the ends. Cause yeah, we want to be dramatic, right? But we want it to make sense. Even though being dramatic doesn't ever make sense. But when it comes down to makeup, when you know, if you know, you know. All right, so now that I've done that, I think I might add in some lashes because I think with this look, it's gonna tie in. So now I'm gonna reach into my handy dandy. So I have two sets. Originally, this was $7, right? But then when I went up there, one of the lashes was folded, and I was like, I don't want it. She was like, well, we could take $1 off. I was like, give it to me. I knew you was anyway. So then she reduced it for me for $6. So that's how you can get a steal. When you see something, say something. They're gonna reduce it. Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, baby. Customers always right. I'm not saying to go up in nobody's shit and fuck they shit up. What I'm saying is you see a little slight, smear, smudge, cut, take it up to the register and ask for them to reduce it. And they gonna always have to reduce it for you, baby, because they trying to get rid of their product. Anyway, so now I'm stuck between these Fox Minx lashes right here. And I have these ones. I really like these ones. But I think I'm going to use the Fox Minx ones. Oh, I love your necklace. I love from Blue Valley Wear necklace. Like, oh, thank you. What's up? I'm going to talk to y'all soon. I'm just trying to get this over with because I think I might get off this live and come back on and do another live and be messy. Anyway, I think I'm going to do these Fox Minx ones. So follow me, camera. Messy Maya. All right, hit that like button, y'all. Don't come up in nobody's house and not greet them. Okay, hit the like button. Shout out to my moderator, Pierre. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly. So now what we're gonna do is wear my hair glue, cause I'm a little ghetto, y'all. And when I say a little ghetto, oh, thank you. Thank you. Y'all seen, they'll tell you I showed y'all how to do my little hairstyle. Hey, shout out to Mindy. Watch it from the beginning, mama. I did my whole hairstyle. Well, I took it down and, put it back up. I'm looking for long hair, red hair. How it go? I'm looking for a long hair, red bitch named Star. get in my car. I forget how to say it. Shame on me. Only reason why I gotta put stuff on the floor is because I'm taking up all of my space on this side. So do not judge, but I know you will, so judge on it. Anyway, if I can't find this glue for my stuff, I ain't gonna have to put nothing on for y'all. I'm gonna be putting on some I'm put on some eyeshadow. I mean some what's this? Somebody help me out. Some mascara and keep it pushing. Cause I'm not about to stop the show. I look like the Grinch, cause I'm a mean one, Mrs. Grinch. Anyway, where is the I feel like they doing too much downstairs and they all up in my conversation. And I know every time I get on here I complain, but I'm just gonna do this for now. All right. We're just gonna do it in layers. That's how you make yourself look like you got some eyelashes, all right? Me, um, as far as my lashes concerned, I'm okay with my lashes. I don't care. I mean, I know how to put on real lashes. I mean, fake lashes, and I know how to be okay with these lashes. Sorry, I'm not. When I put on lashes, girl, I be real quiet. You want me to ever be quiet? Just have me put on some lashes. I'll be real focused. All right. All right. What time is it for me? I am in California. It's 7:36. You suck at doing your lashes? No, you don't suck. You gotta focus. And sometimes, thank you. Sometimes you gotta be by yourself when you do your makeup. Like don't do your makeup around your friends and stuff because sometimes they're distractions. I mean, oh y'all, I didn't even put in my nose ring. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brighten up, even though I don't need it, I'm gonna brighten up my face. Because I love like a real dewy kind of look. As you guys can see, this is my face, but now I'm going to kind of, you see how underneath my eyes, they could use some, well, just how I do my face. I know I don't need the shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway to show you how I do it, okay? So I always start out with some of this. I don't know what this is. It's like concealer, right? I got it from MAC. I have NW something. I put it a little bit underneath my eyes. As you guys can tell, there's not much of a difference from each side, but it does help me base when I do apply a little bit of my banana powder, you know. I should just show you how I do it on one side, but it feels awkward to just do it like that with you guys. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to, oh, look what you scrolled on. I know that's right. Mama getting her groove back. You gotta put some on the upper lip sometime. And you know, I won't put too much on, but I just do it in certain areas when you're just like trying to be cutesy. Now what I'm gonna do is I have some banana powder. Marshall's, $4, $5 maybe. Thank you. And then I have my blendy brush here. And what I do, because it's a very loose powder, you don't need too much, but what you can do, and with banana powders, what you always have to remember is it does dry out your skin just a little bit. So I like to spray her down just a little bit. And then I dip, okay, a little bit into my banana powder. I pick her up really nice. Don't mind the brown. I'm not a girl that buys a new Bender beauty powder weekly, so she gets used for everything, but we blend it around here anyway. As you guys can tell, it picks up really nice, and I'm just gonna put some underneath my eye, right? And I also like to put a little over for all my mustache girlies. If you wanna, or around here, if you wanna, you know, distract the boys from looking at your mustache too much. And when I say mustache, I don't mean like girls got like real long mustache, but you know, as we do get older and we mature, we do, you know, get a little areas of where we need a little bit of plucking, and it's okay. It comes beauty. All right, and now what I love to do is my signature. If you know, or if you've ever watched me for you always realize that I always do a hint of blue. Clock it. I know that's right. I always do a hint of blue. So as I said earlier in the video, when I say go to the Chinaman store, this is what I mean. This blue, you can get this blue out of MAC for like $30 a pencil. But if you go to the Chinaman store, you can get this for $1. And so look how easy it goes on, and then look how beautiful it stays on too. And I always do a blue on the inside because it just gives me like that essence, you know, that essence of glow. And then I do brown or black depending on how much I want to distract or how much of a smoky eye. And if I do a brown, I always like my pencil. And when you do your mascara, don't only just do one layer. As you guys can see, these are my real lashes, but I've already did one layer of this, and this stuff is bomb. And I got this off of Amazon for $5, y'all. Don't come to me to try to look for expensive ass shit, because I ain't got the money for all that yet. God working on my pockets right now. That's why I'm grinding, as y'all can see. So right now, I'm humble enough to say all the stuff that I have is in reasonable pricing. But when a girl is able to flex, oh, you best believe I'm gonna have the you know, the unnecessary expensive ones, because maybe God might put me in that position to you know, to test and buy it, be able to buy it, and then be able to buy other people it too. Amen. All right. So now I put on my second layer of my mascara with my eyelashes, and this is the, what is this called? The Princess Lash. The Princess Lash, right? Now, as I said, we're gonna get back to the black. So we have a little bit of the black, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just heat up my pencil a little bit because it's gonna glide on really nice and it's not gonna smear. Hold on. Not the baby oil spilling. Damn it. I was wondering why is it working. All right. We're going to come back to that. I lit it up a little bit. They all work the same, right, Ruger? And now I'm going to just put in a little bit of black. I don't do emo black under here. Just do a little. I just do a little Prince black. You know, you don't do too much with the black. You say, hey, I'm here, but you don't do too much. All right. And then I'm going to do a little bit right here. And then I have light brown eyes, so it's like I don't want to do too much with like blocking out my colors of my eyes, you know. Yeah. Now that I have the black, I'm going to spray my face just a little bit because it's, you don't want it, you want it the dewy look, but so you just catch it like that, you know. It doesn't hurt every so often for you to spray your face. When you're feeling like a bad bitch, spray your face. When your face looking, feeling a little, you know, a a little dry, spray your face. Now, I have the correct brush, but y'all, I got too much makeup. That's my problem. And I don't think it's cute. It's actually a problem. So now I'm a highlight girl. Thank you guys. I'm a highlight girl. So I'm going to always hit you with a nice shiny nose and a nice highlight around the perimeter of my cheeks. A little bit right here, a little right here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So we go back to our Julia's Place or Palace. What is it? What is this called? I don't know. It's just Julia. I know it has Julia. And I'm going to do a little bit of this copper right here. And let me show you how it looks demonstrated. So that way you can kind of see. So it kind of gives it like a nice shine. Where did you, so gorgeous, but definitely outdated techniques. And I'm going to tell you, baby, it worked for me, honey. I don't care if it came for the 99 2000, baby. I'm busting out, baby. 90's fine. F that updated stuff. Where did you get your shirt? I love it. Windsor, inside the mall. Windsor. Windsor is like one of my favorite stores to shop with, because they have great textiles. Like they don't really use a lot of polyester. They use a lot of cotton, as you guys can see. And then I don't know, it's just better quality. Baby, I'll be on that sales rack. I don't buy that full price shit. So I think I probably got this shirt for like $5. Probably was like a $30-$40 shirt on the rack. And baby wasn't going for that. Y'all see what I just did there, right? Get into it, because I'm not gonna do too much. Get into it. You see what I just did there. All right. We're gonna do the other side, because I don't want y'all to be like, you know, how did you do that? And then I do again over the ridge. And then I do my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because I had a very shiny nose. And then I do some right here in the same spot. Hey, Kylie. Shout out to the 60 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Right? Right. It's coming together. Oh, it's coming together. All right. Y'all don't have me cut up, because I'm trying to do that in the next video. This one I'm trying to be good, because y'all know I love to be bad. All right. So I'm going to spray my brush, because now I need to add in a little bit of brown to kind of like soften my look. We don't want to look like we just bathed in some highlight. We like to, so I'm going to go with my foundation, right? And go underneath the foundation. And I'm just going to add a little richness, some chocolate. And I add a little bit of chocolate in the banana powder right here, because it helps like blend it, you know? I ain't trying to be light skinned. I'm just trying to make sure that, baby, you see the angles of how much this brown can pop. Because this brown can do something. Alright? It can do something. Alright, so now I'm going to spray my face just a little bit more. Am I back, y'all? What you think? Look at me. Alright, let me pipe down. So now, as the young lady was saying, she was like, why don't you use your lip liner, your eyeshadow on your lips? Are you going to do your lashes? No, I'm just going to, oh, you know what? Should I add on another layer? I think they're good. What do you think, Tania? But I'm going to do my lips now. Hold on. Just like that. So with my lips, I'm gonna always do the same thing with my lips. It's just a signature. Sometimes it could be a shade off, sometimes it could be a shade on, just depends on the day. Alright, so this is what I use for my lips. Now y'all gonna follow me, because I do get a lot of compliments on my lips. And the only reason why I get a lot of compliments is only because I use multiple colors. Thank you, Ripa. I use multiple colors on my lips. So let me show y'all what I mean by that, right? Alright. I'm about to be 90s fine. Like I said, like that girl said, I use old techniques, but what's up, Harold? Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of old technique, you know? That's like saying, oh, you still doing math with writing it on a piece of paper? It's like, yeah. What happens when they say do it without a calculator? You ain't gonna be able to do it. It's an old technique, but hey, as long as you know what you're doing without relying on something. Shit. Give me one of those phones where you gotta turn the dial to make a number. 1, 8, you know, one of those. I'll be able to do it. It's an old technique, but baby, it worked. Shoot, put me in a. Now I'm gonna go over with a brown, kind of. All right. Right? And then I'm going to go over it with the plum. You see what I just did there, y'all? Y'all got to follow what I just did there. The plum. All right. Now that I did that, I'm now going to go in with my nude lipstick as a brown girly, black girly. You got to have a nude. And let me show you why. Let me show you why. The reason why is because now I'm gonna take this color. What color is this? Baby, I done had this thing so long, I don't even know what it is. Right? I'm gonna blend it in. What's up, girl? You glowing? Thank you. Thank you, guys. I would have been better if I didn't have. You see how the nude kind of gives it its pop? And then what I like to do, if you want to be real spontaneous, I add a touch of red in there because it just gives me like a foxy brown kind of look. I don't know. It's on that, oh, shibbity bobbity, whatever he was saying. And so the red kind of helps it bring it together. You sure, Foxy? Oh, you sure is Foxy. All right. Then, as far as nose ring color, what color you guys think I should do? I have all variation of colors. What color? I only have studs. Well, I'm in my stud area. No, let me not say I'm in my stud era because that sounds real, you know. But I'm into my stud nose ring. Y'all say a pink? You think a pink would be good? Are you that girl that be working out? Yeah, I work out. But a gold, I see a pink. I'm going to give you like 10 more seconds. Anybody else with their input? We got, put it up. Let's see the colors. I got them all. Just let me know. I don't know. Well, okay, I'll show you guys this rack. Damn, you final lady, thank you. I think I actually do have a gold. Well, it's an orange, which could be, you know, a gold. You guys keep saying gold, but I have, with this rack, I have all these colors. So what color do you guys think? What color is like popping? I think the teals, I seen somebody say blue. I think the teal looks good. Oh, the aqua blue, see? I think the aqua blue too. And I might just put some lashes on because But I need to find out where is my thing. Oh, here it is. Actually, I'm gonna put some lashes on. Okay, I'm seeing the teal, the lime green popping. Thank you. Okay, so that's what I'll do, you guys. I'll do this. Wait, I'll do this guy right here. This one. I just like how it looks on my skin. A nose ring always ties my look in. And every time I put my nose ring in, you always gotta clean off because the makeup sometimes be in its way. A little witch hazel will help, or, you know, something that just cleans it so you guys can get the gist of the color. What y'all think? Y'all think the blue, the aqua teal looking good? All right, so let me put these lashes on because I did promise you guys that I would put on some lashes. I was just trying to pops with the eye. Yes, it does pop with the eyeliner. You get it. And I could go in with the eyeliner just a little bit more too, but I'm gonna leave it alone because every time I try to be extra, I always mess up. So it's like sometimes just leave it. So all right, so now for my lashes, I only use this. It's probably bad. I don't know why, but I use that to apply my lashes because they just don't come off. Sorry. And I get this from the Chinaman store. When your girls be wearing them 26 pieces, them 48 pieces, you know, them pieces. Ooh, see, I'm messing it up. They're using this in their head, so I don't use this in my hair. I ain't afraid to use it in my hair. But sorry, I messed it up a little bit. I use this definitely for my lashes, so here we go. So for my lashes, I'm pretty simple. I'm a simple girly. I grab my tweezers, this guy here, and then I think I'm gonna go more for a dramatic look with this because I just kind of feel like the subtle look is cute, but I already kind of have like a subtle look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with wispies because these ones cheap because I just pulled that and that whole thing came off like that. I should have got more of a discount. See, some stuff you do need to invest a little bit of money in. Let me make sure the other one works. All right, so we're gonna use those. Cool. I'm gonna open up my glue. I'm going on a date. Yeah, I'm giving my pillow the best head tonight. I always make a mess with this glue, but it's so easy to clean up, so I just know I can make a mess with it and not care. It's like a kid with Play-Doh. They know they can make a mess, so they have it everywhere. Because it's easy to clean up. Now that slime shit, no, I hate that slime. Ooh, baby, they shouldn't, whoever invented slime for kids. What Dr. Umar say? Lashes, 5,000 lashes. Because that should be all in the backseat of your car, all in your table, all in your rug. But don't even remind me. I think I just reminded myself, so shh, be quiet, girl. So now I'm going to add on my lashes. It's pretty easy. Now, as I say that, now it's going to give me a little bit of a hard time. But you know how I was telling you guys earlier, I like to put on my eyeliner first because look how easy it was just to put on some lashes. Put your eyeliner on first. I don't care nobody says, it's law. One girl to the next, your eyeliner will always guide you. And they say you put it on wrong. You can drag the lash a little bit. I think I put mine on where I like it to be perfectly. But as you guys can see on this side, it's giving more like this side is like, I'm not that innocent. But then this side is like, you getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight? Anyway, So I like this side because it's giving that. Even though I'm not going anywhere, I'm just, just being a girl. Let me be a girl. Talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Kametria, you know what I'm talking about? Cat Matt, you know what I'm saying? No, for real, what side? Okay, this is my right side. Does my right side look better? Because if my left side looks better, I'll just take off my right side. Which one? My right side or my left side? It's my right side. Because look, this is my left side. It's a little one. It's a little wing. But then this side, it's like, ooh, it's bedroom eyes. The right, yeah, just stick to the right. And y'all see how I lined it like almost perfectly on the eyeliner. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. I don't even know how to pronounce your name because I don't read. It looks Japanese. But make sure to hit that like button, please. Hit that like button and subscribe to your girl. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have to add our second lash on. As you guys saw, it took me less than 5 seconds to add it. I always use the end of one of my brushes, and then I trace the front of my lash. Okay, I trace the front only because the way you put on the lash, the front kind of helps seal it, like seals the deal. Hi, sunshine. My sunshine has come. Hey. And now, and there's no more clouds. How y'all sing it? In this storm. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I think they say I look like the lady that sing that song too, no lie. Is that Macy Gray? That's what they be saying, I look like Macy Gray. They say Abram Adams. Girl, they be calling me everybody with their natural fur out. Any black woman. I think I should go darker on the lips. Or it's something not hitting for me on the lips. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Y'all, my whole nude lipstick just came out. And this is what you do. You always pop it back in. You act like nothing happened. Oh, and there's no more rain in my clouds. Oh, there you go. Y'all know what I was trying to say. And there's no more rains in my clouds. Okay. Angie Stone. Oh, my bad. They say I look like her too. Oh my God. And I'll take it, baby. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Angie. Lost a good one. Shout out to Pierre. Thank you so much, Pierre. Boom, boom. Thank you, Pierre. Are you getting ready for Walmart? Next lips. Ooh, okay. So maybe I should keep it like this. I'm gonna put some lip gloss on. You too skinny for me. What, baby? Give me a plate. Let me show you something right quick. Anyway. Are those gems in your hair? I love them. Yes, they are. They're actually bobby pins. Don't tell nobody. I got them from off of Amazon. You know, everything about me got a sparkle, baby. My mama didn't know I was a gem, but I know. That's why I rocked them. Anyway, look. Do you give good brain? Like I graduated from a good school. You know how I do, so I might do me. Ayo, shawty, what it is. The Carter, what it I was finishing the lyrics, you know? That's the lyrics. Those are lyrics, guys. Calm down. Look up Lil Wayne. Okay, so what's given? Lashes hitting? Is the lashes hitting? Okay. All right. If y'all think I did a really good job, hit the like button. Let me show y'all. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Brought to you by a baby. Okay. Sparkle Alley, Sparkle Essence, Alley Essence, Sunny TV, whoever you know me as, you already better know me as a star. Look at me shine, baby. But anyway, for real, for what y'all think? It's a 10 out of 10, and I do recommend if y'all don't have the Juvia, this one is a brown girly. You are wrong. And as a brown girly who want to get outside of their comfort zone, because I just use pink, orange, and green on my eyebrow, on my eyelids. Y'all saw me use it. You should definitely get you the Morphe palette, and it was a brown girly who did this palette. So if you want to support the brown girlies, support the brown girlies, because the brown girlies is definitely serving in the palette area for when it comes down to this look tonight. So again, 10 out of 10, I recommend. And I'm a bad bitch, and you are too. And you can do the same look, and we can do it one day together if you want to see me do this look again. Watch the video again because I'm probably not gonna remember. But if you want to see different looks, I think my eyebrows could. This one I need to fill it in a little bit, but I kind of do like the look in a sense because if you look at it from a different angle, it looks different. But again, clean off. It does good. You see a little bit of the lime green up in here underneath the lid, right there. Oh, this is the emerald green on the palette that I used. I put the pink in the middle, and then I blended it with the orange, which you see right here. The lashes are hitting. Thank you. Y'all recommended the lashes, so thank you. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have had these things. 11 out of 10. Thank y'all. I'm gonna come to you guys, and I probably should do this more. I need to redo my braids, but for my for my edges, because this edge control, I don't think I should even shout them out, but it's another black brand that I did also use as well, the So Slick by a Kaleidoscope. She always slicks me down for how I slick this up into a ponytail or a puff, because I am a little puff girl. And then also this guy right here, that is the Extreme Hold. I don't know if this is a black owned product, but I will say it does get the job done. Now you gotta go. You can't look that nice and stay on. You know what's so funny? Because I'm about to get back right on live, and I'm finna cut up with y'all because we always have a good time. We really do. I just wanted to be this one. I just want to do like a cute little live for people to see how I put this look together, because you know this look do be eating. Like I do know my look. Y'all can see my eye color. Those are my real brown eyes. Let me just hype myself up a little bit, but yeah. And then y'all see the little highlight that I did earlier. Y'all see that it's doing a little something on that side, and I did some right here. Usually I put a little bit of highlight under here, but I didn't do it this time. But maybe I'll do it next time. But I think, yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. I need to, like, for my lips, I need to clean this part up, because hey there, big fella. Hey there. Where are you from? I'm from the Ohio is where I'm from. Bow to the wild. No, I'm not. I'm really from VA. Two up, two down. But don't tell nobody. Please don't tell nobody, because I don't know how I rap for VA. I might as well say CA, because honestly, I've been here since I've been 18. 10 out of 10 recommend, make them want to spin. Yes, hit that. And if you like, send your number, Sparkle Alley on Cash App. It's SPARKLEALY. If you want to show your girl some real love, you know what I'm saying? But not for real. Yeah, I'm about to go live again, so I'm gonna come off. And like I was telling y'all earlier, like I messed up a little bit right here, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna clean it up. Clean it up. Let me get to 80 likes though. So I need one more like. Shout out to y'all that's hitting the like button. Shout out to y'all that's tapping the screen. Thank y'all for that like button. I'm about to get off and hop back on, okay? And I'm gonna have some music on. We're gonna have us a good time. Okay? But mama need to take a few pictures. Shout out to Pierre. Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to you. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you for just supporting and being here with your girl, making sure I didn't see no fuck shit. I really didn't see no fuck shit because I couldn't cuss nobody out. I was like, damn. So shout out to you. 10 out of 10. You're staying. And yeah, I got my 80. And yeah, got my lashes on. And yeah. All right. Thank you guys. There's a guy behind me, above me, below me, beside me, all around me, and his name is Jesus. Stop playing with me. Bye. The Lord has me covered. I rebuke you, and devil, get behind me for all those that's hating.